Hey, my name is Brian Serrano, and I am the camp pastor at Messiah, Texas Summer Youth Camps. I've been serving as the camp pastor for 4,653 days. I don't know how long it's been. Since the beginning, 2015, Zehut Identity Camp was our very first one, and I have had the privilege and honor of being the camp pastor at every summer camp. So, in order to get ready for the event, there are three major things I have to do. Number one is it is essential, vital, can't happen without it, is if I'm not prayed up. I have to start praying about the event. I have to start praying about who is going to speak, what topics are we going to speak on, and start praying for the kids individually to not just know what to say or know how to minister, but that they're open. Prayer is vital. It's not going to happen unless we're connected to Yahweh. So prayer is the first thing I start. The second our winter camp starts, I start praying for summer camp. The second summer camp starts, I start praying for winter camp. It's a nonstop prayer. The second thing I do to prepare for my role is our team picks a theme for the camp. And so I lay out the messages for that camp. And then I ask the Lord to show me who he wants to teach these messages. Because though I'm the camp pastor, I'm not just the camp teacher. We need other voices. We're brothers and sisters. We learn from each other. So while I may speak half of the time or so, we need other voices pouring into this next generation. And so the Lord will highlight who it is and what's going to happen. And then the third thing that I do is I start to ask the Lord to highlight what we need to go after. What I mean by that is this going to be a lot of salvations? Is it going to be mainly believers and we need to really work on connection? Is it going to be students who have a great grasp of the Torah but need the New Testament? Or is it going to be students who have a great grasp of the New Testament but need some grounding in the Torah? And so I ask him to show us, hey, what exactly do we need to go after this year, God? What group are you bringing us and what are their needs? My favorite part of this role, now I'm going to say two because one's kind of a cheat. Of course, it's seeing someone give their life to Christ. I mean, what is there greater? But my favorite part of this role is on Sunday night of youth camp, seeing who's walked in different than they walked in the Sunday the year before. Seeing those who walked in the previous youth camp with just shoulders slumped and face down and no life, walking in, head up, chest out, teeth just grinning, eyes bright and full of life, because they actually didn't just have a camp high, but they made a life change. So my favorite part is seeing how those kids walked in that are truly different than they were the year before. If someone's going to be camp pastor, they have to have several skills. I could list 50, but let's go with 7 quickly. Number 1, you got to pray. If you think it's you, it's not. Number 2, you have to be a team first person. You've got to assemble a team of teachers, a team of pastors and prayer warriors that are doing this with you. I am successful because I lead good teams, not because I bring that much to the table. Number 3, be willing and humble enough to know when someone else will do a better job on a specific lesson than you and give it away. Number 4, know that you're not the right counselor for every kid, but that it's your job to know who is and to coordinate people with the right one. It's not my job to be the help. It's my job to get the help. If you're going to be a camp pastor, know how to connect people. Number 5, check on your staff. We're here for the kids. This is for the kids. Make sure your staff is checked on. If you're going to be a camp pastor, you got to make sure to have that team strong so that we can pour into the youth. Number 6, have a team in place that's going to check on the decisions. Super thankful for the DIT team of Messiah, Texas, who follows up on the decisions that are made. We don't want just camp highs and flimsy decisions. We want life change to be happened. So make sure that you're working with someone to have that. And then number 7, always, always be willing to be interrupted. The greatest work I've ever done at camp as camp pastor is not the teaching. It's the I'm walking across the rec field and God highlights someone who's sitting by themselves. Next thing you know, we're sitting down in the sun, sweating, and having this great breakthrough prayer time or salvation because I was willing to be interrupted. And that's a struggle of mine, but be willing to be interrupted. It's people over projects if you're going to be the pastor. And so probably the only thing other than these questions is I am always looking for who can we activate to help serve. That's the joy of my role, because I am the camp pastor, but I'm also the executive director of Messiah, Texas. So the way I merge those is who's going to eventually replace me, or as we expand, who's going to come alongside me. And I love that. So listen, if you're seeing this, know that you're being watched and you're being prayed for, because you have gifts and talents that I don't. Yes, I know in worship, but in other ways too. And we want to see you use what God has given you, and for you to come and be a vital part in these kids' lives.